What is up, guitar family? My name's AJ and welcome to the channel. Here we talk about guitar, gear, and other nerdy guitar things. Exactly 1 year ago today, on January 1st, 2023, I started an Instagram page and I uploaded my first reel, a cover of November Rain by Guns N' Roses, one of my favorite songs. I didn't know what I was doing. I shot it with my iPhone. I had no lights, I had no camera gear, and I didn't know how to edit. I thought that video was gonna go viral, but it got exactly 12 views. And from that moment on, I decided I needed to level up my content, both in quality and quantity. I learned a lot of lessons along the way, and today I wanted to share with you guys the 5 biggest lessons that I learned from posting 100 covers on Instagram. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Let's go. Number 1, just start. The most important step in any journey is the first one, so just start. I personally wanted to make guitar content for years. I saw these great creators on YouTube and Instagram making really cool content, and I always thought I could do that, but I made the same exact excuses you're making as to why you're not making content right now. I don't have the right gear, I don't have the skills, and the worst thing yet, what will people think? Also, us creators suffer from analysis by paralysis. I know I did. You can analyze things to death, you can watch all the YouTube videos on how to make videos, but until you start doing it, you're never gonna learn. My biggest advice is to just start. You don't have to have all the gear, you don't have to have all the right answers, just figure it out as you go. And just keep this in mind, your first videos are gonna suck, but that's okay. Because by the time you make your 100th one, you're gonna be 100 times better. Number 2, you don't need motivation, you need habits. Putting out 100 reels in 1 year required a lot of work. It's easy to do the work when you're feeling good and when you're feeling motivated and when your content is popping. The challenge is doing it when you don't feel like it, when you feel sick, and when your content is not popping. There's nothing worse than spending 3 to 4 hours on a piece of content, putting it out, and having nobody watch it. So what do you do when you're not feeling motivated? Well, you just do the work anyway. One of the best things I started doing was every Sunday I would plan and I would write all the content that I wanted to produce for the week. That way I had a schedule, and if it was in a schedule, that means I had to do it. You have to make this a priority, you have to treat this like it's your job, and that's the only way you can combat days when you don't feel like doing the work. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. You wanna say hi to the camera? All right, this is Jackie. Good job, boy. Good job. All right. Number 3, done is better than perfect. My first 20 or so reels took me hours to come up with the idea, to produce, to edit, and to film. And then I would re-watch that piece of content over and over and over again to the point where I would second guess myself. One thing we have to remember as creators is that we can't strive for perfection because it doesn't exist. A piece of content sitting on your phone or on your computer where you're endlessly tweaking it does not serve you as a creator, and it doesn't make you better. The way to get better is to put that content out, learn from it, learn from those mistakes, and then try to do better the next time you put out a piece of content. Just like going to the gym where you're doing reps of a certain exercise, you get stronger. Well, in content creation, the more content you put out, the more reps you put out, the better you get. Is that right, Jackie? Also, shout out to my good friend Aaron Morgan from Morgan Craft Tile Setting, who created the guitar wall we all know and love on Guitar Wall Jams. He also made this fireplace. I'm gonna link his socials down below if you wanna do a sick ass fireplace or a guitar wall. Let's go. Number 4, embrace the hate. One of the biggest hurdles we have to overcome as creators is putting ourselves out there. I was afraid of what people would think if I put out content. But I had to decide, and you have to decide, that you have a gift, and it is selfish if you do not share that with the world. It's easy for one negative comment to ruin your day, but you have to be better than that and you have to rise above it. Remember, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Not everyone's gonna like your shit. And if someone leaves a negative comment, that's not a reflection on your post, it's a reflection on that person. The best thing to do is to ignore them or kill them with kindness. They hate that. Tell them thanks for commenting on your post. It really helps the algorithm, and wish them a better day because they absolutely need it. Number 5, connect with like-minded individuals. Being a creator can be a lonely journey. There are many hours spent alone in your office, in your studio, or in your basement, or wherever you're making your art. One of the best things you can do is connect with people doing the same thing as you. This year, I've been so fortunate and I'm so grateful to have connected with many people creating content, either in the guitar world or in other niches. This has been instrumental for me because it's allowed me to have a soundboard from people who are doing the exact same thing as me, and they understand it better than, say, maybe your family or your friends who aren't doing it. This is also a great way to learn from other people about what they're doing with their content, and maybe it can level up your content. Even if it's not in your niche, you can at least take ideas from what they're doing and apply it to what you are doing. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with, and I truly believe that. And if you spend it with 5 creators who are doing the thing that you want to do, it's gonna have a profound effect on what you're doing, and it's gonna level up your content. Well, those are the 5 biggest lessons I learned in 2023, posting 100 guitar covers on Instagram. If you are thinking about putting out some content or any art in 2024, I encourage you to do it. You will be surprised at how amazing and how fulfilling it is. 2023 was one of the best years I've had for making art, and I've been playing music since I was 13 years old. And I was fortunate enough to share my love for playing guitar with a lot of people, and I encourage you to do the same with your art. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you so much. Please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell for notifications. I wish you all the best 2024 ever, where we crush all our goals. Let's pick up that guitar and let's go.